Go ahead.
Alright, so my last presentation, everyone said that I read off my iPad, and which was true, I did, and used too much technology. So I took that out of my presentation today. So I'm actually going to be doing a live demo. We'll get a little more of class interaction and have some fun. So if anyone doesn't know, I am a 4th degree black belt, so the presentation is going to be on self-defense. For definitely being in Newark and going off campus, it's probably not the safest thing. I was told in the seminar, especially for women. I've done several women's self-defense seminars before, and they're very, very different. What I teach to a kid from the ages of 3 to 5 to 6, whatever, all the way up until the age of 55, I teach them different things, but I really don't make the tone different. If someone's attacking you, you're shit out of luck. You gotta defend yourself. So, if you met Anthony in the back alley when he was doing his American speech, you would think he was crazy.
Yeah,
If you meet Matt in the back alley, you would be shit and scared. You'd be shitting your pants, especially if he has that hood up and trying to rob you. So, I would actually like to invite Matt up here, because he's my normal suspect.
Fight.
Alright. Yeah, we better take the light and all the weapons out of your pocket and stuff. Alright, so I'm going to say one thing. Everyone in here probably doesn't think you know anything. Actually, you do. Everyone thinks, yeah, punching and kicking is what helps. I'm actually going to tell you that punching does not help. You actually have a better chance of hurting someone by using your open hand. Because your 4 knuckles, sorry. At least these when you punch with the first 2 knuckles or bones. So if I hit Matt in the jaw, I have more likely chance of breaking my knuckles than breaking his jaw. So if you use your little bit of bio, there's no really bones, it's hard tissue. So if I hit him right in the face, I'm not breaking nothing. I'm not breaking nothing. I'm breaking his nose or his jaw, depending on where I hit him. There's also about 290, 280 pressure points on a human body. So the chances of me hitting one are very likely. For example, there's pressure points, the temple, there's easy ones, the throat, side of the throat, up by the neck, his nose. And there's actually a myth, if you hit the nose so hard, and actually at the right angle, that the nose bone would go into the brain and actually kill someone. That's not true, okay? That's what I was told when I was a white belt, and I was scared for life, and then I realized you really have to hit someone with a truck in order to get that brain, that bone all the way up there. So, yeah, right? So what I teach to a 3-year-old, which we do, there's little ones and they're cute and all, and you know. But what I teach to Carol Johnson over here, Mrs. Professor, almost are the same thing. You know, if you're a woman and you don't feel comfortable, Matt's coming up to you, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Run away.
Bow! Right in the nuts. And I'm gonna say it's not a bad thing, even if I use it, because if Matt's a lot stronger than me, I need to do something. So it's almost the element of surprise. I want to do something to Matt, like jabbing him in the eyes, hitting him in the throat, hitting him in the nose, hitting him in the nuts, to basically have his brain go, oh my God, what the hell am I doing? So, if I hit him here and I hit him here, then I have 2 choices. If you're like me and you think you can actually overpower Matt, which I probably can, but we won't get into that debate. I would put him into submission holds with the arm or leg. I would put him into rear naked choke, which I'm going to demonstrate. No. Nice touch you in the neck. You go over here. But he's tall. Okay? So if Raj, for example, was up here, and she was in my situation, so I have to get up on Raj's level. And she's going against Matt. She's not doing that. Her first instinct is, holy crap, I need to go away from Matt. And that's probably a normal thing. So she's going to kick him in the nuts, she's going to do something, and you know what she's going to do? She's going to run away. Unfortunately, yes, you look like a coward. However, I don't care. I'm defending myself. Okay? First thing, I defend myself, then I run away. So Matt has two choices. He can either, holy shit, she's good, and stay away. Or he can come and run after her. Running after her, then you would need to use something. But for this purpose, for this demonstration I'm going to do, I'm going to show you stuff that you don't need any prior knowledge because you already have it. Okay? So you know when, he grabs me here, doesn't matter. What's, really, I can just do that. He's not really grabbing me that hard. But if he really, grabs me, hey, I'm going to hit him right in the thing because he has my arm, but his leg's not doing anything. So when he goes down on one knee, that's when I would hit him and I would dart. So we have curriculum all the way from white, all the way up until, I think, 6th degree black belt, but I'm not even there yet. I got like 10 years. That shows through different things. So from white belt, we teach falls. So you would fall if Matt would actually push me over, which he's not going to do because I don't feel like falling. You would land on your forearms. People try to land like this when they fall. You're actually going to break your arms. You're almost going on your forearms. Even if you get scraped up, you're fine. That's if Matt would push me over and stuff. We teach for white belts and yellow belts when he grabs, just to really pull away. Because his hand is open. Unless, he's holding a little kid and he has his whole fist. His hand are basically open so I can pull through. These two fingers right here, there's a major pressure point. Yeah, he knows. Basically I have control over anyone. Unfortunately, Matt's too tall and stuff that for a little kid to do that on Matt, it's not possible, and I know it. So that's why we use other techniques. I'm also going to tell you something. Using a weapon, America and Second Amendments and stuff, there are ways to get around that. Be very careful when you're defending yourself about the law. Okay, so if Matt grabs me like this, and all he does is grab me, and I pull away, and I kill him, I'm at fault. I actually would be thrown in jail and probably stay there for a while. Probably 25 years, something like that. I can't do anything more to him than he would do to me. So if he hits me in the face, I can hit him in the face, that's fine. Unless he has a gun to my head, which I couldn't bring my gun, airsoft, because that'd probably get, and the whole alarm would go off. Then you would shoot him because that's self-defense. If he grabs you and stuff like that, yeah, you get away, you run away, but if you kill him, you actually go to jail. The law in New Jersey is very, very funny. That's why the first thing we tell anyone, any kid, any adult, any woman, is to run away. Because you don't really want to spend time for jail for killing Matt, even though he attacked you.
What if your life is threatened,
Well, that's where the law is.
Okay.
Little. Yeah, so...
do you know to what extent it has to be? To what
usually you would have to have a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so technically, right now, by law, my hands and feet are weapons. They're actually considered weapons. So if he tries to hurt me, and he has me in like a choke, or he has me in something like that, he would, I would have full order to kill him, basically, if I needed to see fit. Any judge would basically say it would be fine.
Yeah.
But if Matt just says, here, give me your wallet, I'm going to tell you the first thing, if Matt asks for your wallet, give it to him. Okay? Because you want to de-escalate the situation. All the money. He wants to de-escalate the situation. Okay? That's what you want to do. You want to de-escalate the situation. So if Matt has like a gun, and just go like this, I want to put my hands up. Because it takes a while, his eyes go towards my hands. So I can go and take the gun away and have the gun shoot that way, and then actually rip the gun away and rip the whole of his skin off by his trigger finger. So that's when we practice with using gun self-defense, we don't put the trigger, our fingers in the trigger. And one other thing I wanted to say is, you could use basically anything to attack. If you had change in your pocket, you have dirt on the ground, and you really, really need to get away. is to actually take dirt and throw it into his eyes, to take change and throw it in his eyes, throw it and distract him. Because that's basically what I want to do. If he grabs me over here, no, just again, I don't really care what grab you do. Yeah, well this sucks. That's naked. Yeah, you better be giving Matt anything if he wants. I'm sorry. That's like the number one joke that you can't get out of. It's because your head is literally popping and you're dead.
How do you know you're
It just doesn't matter. Just grab. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So if I had something in my pocket, I almost want to throw it on the ground. I want to stomp on his feet. I just almost want to talk him down. So that's why you almost have to. This is probably the number one thing is talk. You know, hey buddy, you know, I'm just doing this walk, blah blah blah. He's gonna follow you, and then that's when you're gonna kick him. Close, right? Yeah. Now, what I wanted to show you is that you basically use anything. So if you're outside and you're in your car and someone grabs you and you're opening your car, and that's when most for women, that's when you get attacked. Especially the age we are now, 21, you're actually at a 25% more risk of getting attacked. Carjackings and all that stuff is like the number one thing. So that's what I'm saying in Newark, be careful, especially at night. Most of you girls live here, so you're fine. But if you're going to like the parking deck, kind of shit out of luck because you can't really see. So you want to use basically anything. Yeah, right? It's like the best theme song to do anything to. So one thing is, there's a lot of sticks, especially around this fall time. I wanted to show that you could basically use anything. Because you really don't have the knowledge until you train in order to do the submission holds, to do the chokes, to do anything to get out of that. So you almost want to basically get something, because it's your hands, your feet, hit him in a part where it is nuts and his throat, probably the two main areas, and run away. So basically, no matter what you do, two things. You want to distract them, and you want to run away. Especially for you guys. If there's a gun and a knife, that's a whole nother seminar, demo, and 3 hours I could talk about that. But I just wanted to show you that basically, if you don't know anything, take that attitude away and replace it with I know something. I know that I need to hit Matt in some part of his body that will disable him. So what everyone thinks is nuts, throat, eyes, and then really you need to run away. One piece of fact that I want to tell you guys. What's the number one word you should yell if you're in trouble? Fire. Fire. Yeah. Because if you yell rape, yes, I said rape, and if you yell help, the chances of you actually getting help, or for rape help, is very unlikely. So fire, everyone's going to listen to you. So really, if I punch Matt and I want to run, you better be screaming fire. Because at least people would be, oh my god, where's the fire, oh my god, where's the fire? And at least you'll have people around you so Matt can't attack you again. And then that's, unfortunately, you should report it, even if it's like, whatever. But I know I get emails from Angelic East Campus saying robbery, 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 like every freaking day, like 10 times a day. So if that in your case you're in a robbery, probably the number one thing to do, unfortunately, in this situation is to give them what they want, because at least you gave them what they want and you can walk away and run away. You can always get a new credit card, you can always get a new license, and you shouldn't really carry that much cash. I learned that the hard way. I got pickpocketed at a county fair, lost a lot of money. Yeah, it happens. So that's me, I'm Nick, and thank you. And yes.